everyone, it's Dr. Clark. So, taking a look at Quiz 5, I wanted to let you know that I got through all those grades, and I was just really impressed by the time that you guys put into that. So, I'm hoping that the transition for Quiz 4 and Quiz 5, again, because some of you don't like tests and multiple choice questions, and some of you prefer some writing style and some writing assignments. I mixed it up a little bit there from feedback I was getting, so I hope everyone was okay with that. The big point that I wanted you to gain from this last quiz was that nursing informatics has come a very long way since the very beginning of its specialty or its discipline, right? We talked about that in the very beginning of the course about how, as the evolution of the internet and how computers evolved and then the electronic health record came into play, that we needed individuals that were the gatekeepers of that information and the processes involved with protecting information and really just making sure everything remained organized, secure, and safe. So, out of the 13 of you in the course, what's really interesting is 11 of the job postings that you found required a master's degree or higher. And so that should just tell you, a little bit about the evolution of the specialty area. It's kind of in comparison to things like nursing management. If you all remember, some of you that have been in practice for, 15 to 30 years, when I started, my very first nurse manager was associates prepared because again back then it wasn't valued at the time to have an advanced degree, and really that person could just have 20 or 30 years of experience with an associate's preparation and that be okay. And so you're seeing that just like with management now, most facilities won't even allow anyone into upper management or administration without a master's degree or higher. And then we're seeing the same evolution of informatics happening. When it first started, we started to actually pinpoint one person over a particular area, over maybe the electronic health record. That person was maybe baccalaureate prepared, didn't have any kind of special training or specialization, but just kind of, ran by the seat of their pants and kind of learned from maybe IT and then maybe Cerner or Epic or whoever was coming in. They sat down with them, gave that nurse individual training, and then that's off they ran, right? They were the super user, and then they got into the facility and started going. As you're seeing more and more, if you're looking at some of these job postings, you're seeing things like director of nursing informatics, chief operating officer of informatics. You're seeing more advanced titles and degrees and role specifications, which is great. Because in nursing, I think what we're doing is we're saying, hey, this is a valued field. This is a specialization that we understand is a high priority and need for the organization. So some of the salaries, if you looked at some of the salaries, they were upwards to $150,000 a year, and so it's very competitive even with clinical practice and the pay of FNPs. So it's really cool to see that because informatics in general, IT, information technology, we were all kind of seen as nerds and data collectors and things like that, and so we're seeing that kind of change and evolve as the role changes. So, anyways, that's kind of the nutshell overview of Quiz 5. Everyone did a great job, and I'm really impressed with what you found. And again, supported that information on why the APN role was needed, even maybe if it was just a baccalaureate degree that was required. Um, Again, I'm going through your technology papers right now. They're about halfway done. I hope to have them posted by tomorrow so that way you can see them for that final paper before you put it through. Again, make sure you're throwing up as many drafts as you want, checking Turnitin scores. Again, want to stay below 20% if possible. Other than that, all the other grades should be updated. You guys have done a stellar job. I'm super impressed and proud of everybody. This is, not the easiest course. If informatics isn't your cup of tea, I understand. But again, in the very beginning of the course, I think I tried to reiterate to you that all I wanted was you to gain a better appreciation of exactly what health informatics was and what the nurse's role, especially the advanced practice role, is in that. So I hope we've accomplished a little bit of that along the way. So again, I'll have those final papers back to you tomorrow. Your final papers due this weekend, and we're almost finished, guys. Home stretch. All right. Thanks, and have a great week. Bye.